Here we go into game 2 between Spaden and Glokken. Glokken deciding the civilizations here, and we have Spaden as the Goth and Glokken playing Persians. This is actually something that could happen in game 4 if there is one. You remember, or maybe you don't, there's the choice in this round between it's Persians, it's Goths, it's Franks and Vikings actually. And this is a possible matchup happening in game 2 and 3 right now, which is interesting to see. Let's go over the maps here, let's see how the players' maps are looking like and what are we going to expect here, I don't know. We have main gold, somewhat awkward, kind of forward here on the side, not really nice, and looks like Spaden might cut it free. No, not happening. Going back to the bigger wood here, or to the wider wood line. Second gold outside, not really forward, but it's outside. That's the problem here. And I don't know if that is his third gold. It's possible. Let me check. On the other hand, there is this one too. No, this might belong to Glokken, I think. Spaden's second gold and third gold on the left hand side outside. First boar coming in, the main stone on the side, the second stone outside. It's alright, could be walled easily. And in the back we have an extra gold and an extra stone here, which is nice. And Spaden is going to find it. That's good for him. That's what you want to see from a player that is like 2k plus. I don't know how Spaden's rate is looking like right now, but he should be a 2k player at least. Let's see, another boar inside. We've seen the 4 deer, those on the right hand side. Not sure if he's going to take them. One really close to his base, and otherwise the extra berries don't really matter. I guess that's everything we need to know about his base. Going for a Glokken and going for those 2 relics that are number 3 lined up here. We might see a little fight for those. We have the third gold pretty far forward, the second stone outside forward, no back base for Glokken actually, sorry. A main gold, therefore very safe in the back. This is nice for him, that's what you want to have if you don't have a back base. You want to have your main gold as secure as possible, as safe as possible, and this is as good as it gets. Main stone also safe. I have rarely seen this. That's 2 main resources in a base without a back base here, map without back base, have been so safe. The second gold therefore outside, somewhat forward, it's directly on the walls, but it's outside, so not too good. There's 2 more relics on the left hand side. That's the last extra gold on the left hand side, and I think we've seen everything there is to see on the map. Seen the 5 relics. Where's the deer for Glokken? They're outside, he's luring them in, using the sheep again. What you did to my deer, maybe they're going QQ a little bit, as Mem would say it, but he's getting them in, so he should be fine. Both players on the way to feudal age, and of course Glokken with the Persians a little bit faster here, that makes sense, while Spaden is on stone. He's got 4 farms, taking stone with 2 villagers. He should be taking gold, or maybe, no, he got 10 gold. And actually wants to sell stone here. Looks like a big boom to me for Spaden, because 2 villages on stone usually doesn't mean a castle, especially seeing that he wants to sell the stone here. As for Glokken, he's on gold, so he won't sell stone, or he isn't. And what did he do? How did he get 30 gold in? Clicked up the castle list right now. He must have sold something. Don't know if it was stone. And yeah, possible. If he sold stone, then Spaden might be in trouble. Look at this, 110 gold, no, 201. How did he do this? I don't really know. Stones, selling price 90, so it was the standard price, I guess, 91. But then that means wood was sold by, Glokken got the 200 stone, so he didn't sell stone. Would have wondered me a little bit, would have surprised me a little bit. My fault. I may have gone mangan else, maybe fight, what? And Spaden saying easy again, he's winning that one again, it's interesting. Didn't pay attention, but maybe if you want to review it, you can, of course, get the game and check how is Spaden doing the scout fights. We do see Glokken getting with 2 extra TCs. Monastery not coming up yet, he's got the wood for that, but instead going for farms, so it looks like he's gonna skip the relics. I wonder what this plan is. And Spaden even saying use. Thank you, sir, very kind. He forgot the sheep on the gate here, luring the deer in, and he's going to take the sheep apparently, which is nice. And at the same time, Spaden is going around. What is he actually doing? Both are coming in. He is going with the TC on the main stone and close to the wood line. He's going with 1 TC, actually opening the walls, 1 TC on the main gold on that wood line. And is he getting another TC in? No, he's still got 2 villagers working on stone, so he's getting a mid-castle age, 650 stone reserve. No, how do you call this? It's German again. Stock maybe, or a store or something like that. 3 TCs for now, and Spaden actually comfortable because he knows, or he can probably assume that Glokken is not going to attack early on. Actually, barracks coming in right now. I'm not sure what the plan is. Nobody going for monastery. Now Spaden doing it, and makes sense. No relics disappeared yet. And we have a few houses here. I like those actually. Could go down later on, but still, it's good use of the area you have. Men-at-arms. What men-at-arms with Persians? Is Glokken just rolling here? He's doing men-at-arms, but he knows, like, Persians, like, they don't even get 200 swordsmen, they get long swords. What is he planning to do? This looks like a very, very strange build to me. A very strange strategy. The first men-at-arm on the way. Monastery coming up now. I guess Spaden's monk already collecting, or almost, sending him to get the first relic in. Glokken actually 6 more villagers at this point, both in 3 TCs. Makes sense, but Spaden should have the stone for a castle very soon. As soon as he wants to get it, he can get it. And there's the first men-at-arms on the way to do I don't know what. Let's see, Glokken can see those 2 relics. Spaden didn't scout the left-hand side, which is interesting. Is the scout alive? Military units 2 for Spaden, so he must have lost it somewhere. I didn't see it, but it's not there any longer. And Glokken and Spaden are going to collect a few relics without bigger fights here. A lot of farms coming up for Glokken. He's got the long swordsman upgrade, but I don't really know what this is about. And I guess Spaden lost a monk here, didn't see it, but there were the long swordsmen, and Glokken even calling get wrecked, sir. Town center coming for Glokken on that 3rd gold here. Maybe could have put it closer to the wood line. Housed on 90, that's not good, something you don't want to have in your booming. Handcart, Loom Town Watch coming in for Spaden. Maybe it was house 2? No, it doesn't look like it. Getting a huge block of houses here with the market and blacksmith. Somewhat walling the back here, interesting to see. And I think Spaden, he can see the extra resources, that's good for him. Castle coming up on the right hand side, and Glokken is not going to be able to stop this. So he's delaying his, stopping his TC and getting it on the stone mine instead of the stone gold. Glokken getting a 3rd relic in, as far as I can see. He should have 2, yes. And there is 1 long swordsman being converted by Spaden. Didn't see it, doesn't really matter. Glokken on the way to Imperial Age. Spaden now going to take, not to try and find more relics. He's not going to find any of them. And for now, the long swordsmen have done some damage, not a reasonable damage, but it's alright. And Glokken actually with a really nice boom here. 89 villagers on the way to Imperial Age. Spaden like 1.5 minutes behind. Also clicking up, but I don't know how this is going to go in early Imperial Age, because you have the Goths spamming all kinds of infantry here. I could see halberdiers as well as champions, or even the Huskarls to raid. Maybe not champions, because they're not the strongest choice at this point. Yeah, pikemen coming in as expected, and anarchy on the way, so it looks like Huskarls and pikes, halberdiers are the choice that Spaden is taking. Pick a choice, I don't know. A lot of long swordsmen on the field here. They're not gonna do a lot against the helps and Huskarl spam from Spaden. And Glokken stopping the siege workshop. No, he lost the villager to the wolf. Oh, no loom. Siege workshop, another one coming up. Archer range, chemistry on the way, of course, expected. And just when Spaden is gonna hit Imperial Age, Glokken will be able to produce the hand cannoneers. Conscription on the way, chainmail armor on the way, Huskar production starting for Spaden, house on 125, and I think halberdier will come in soon, or maybe at least to have some trash as well. What can Spaden see? He can see a lot here. Wow, that outpost is great, and Glokken did not do anything against it. Glokken knows about the castle, but he cannot see anything else. He's got a lot of military units here, but he's not really doing anything this time. And there's the Huskarls, hand cannoneers and bombard cannons on the way. Glokken actually doing really fine. Now destroying the outpost, I like it. And let's see what Spaden is going to do. Glokken, both players on roughly the same villager number, 120 almost. And Glokken still more units. He's producing a lot. He is housed, not at Spaden, housed on 155. Getting an outpost here on the left hand side. Glokken going for the extra gold. And Glokken resources looking okay, but now the Huskarls moving in, and oh, this This looks dangerous for Glokken here, but he's managing to defend, seeing that Spaden is going for the bombard cannon. Can take down quite a good amount of Huskarls here actually, but there's so many of them on the way. Oh, look at this is crazy. There's so many Huskarls coming in from those barracks. Okay, it stopped now, but that was crazy. And now the long swordsman not really doing a lot of damage, but the hand cannoneers behind are doing reasonable damage, of course, to take down the Huskarls here. And bombard cannon still alive, interestingly enough. Crop rotation, iron casting coming in. Glokken the score lead, which is amazing to me. Looking good for him. Like it. That monk gonna convert a villager here. Doesn't really matter, but it's a small victory. A lot of hand cannoneers here. The Huskarls are getting the attack bonus against hand cannoneers as well, but at the same time hand cannoneers of course pretty strong with that 17 attack against Huskarls, plus 2 on the melee arm and 15 damage per shot. Should be accurate, I'm not too sure, don't call me on that. Maybe I think hand cannoneers do get a bonus as well. And nice little gap here, nice little how do you call it? Spots, I forgot it. Where you can put your hand cannoneers all in one tile, more or less. And now there's a lot of Huskarls going down. Glokken with the better fights here. Can he keep it up? There's a village just still building houses too, actually. And now the barracks coming in. I think that's a very weak point, very weak structure here for Glokken. On the left-hand side, there's no defenses. There isn't a castle or anything. I think he should get a castle here very soon. But I don't think he is going to, because he's focusing on the right-hand side. He should get a castle anyway to get some traps out and attack this castle from Spaden. I think that bombard cannons alone are not going to do it. And Glokken still with mobility on its Spaden. What is he going to do? I don't know. Resources pretty low actually. Is he producing Huskarls? They are elite, of course. Didn't mention that, but you can expect the resources that Spaden had. He did the elite Huskarl upgrade. First trebuchet taking down archer ranges, and Glokken does not have too much space around here. So and Spaden actually can take advantage of that. Cavalier now on the way for Glokken as well. I don't like it. I don't want to see Cavalier here. I don't think they're going to do good. Remember, Pikeman was already researched by Spaden, and once he's out of gold, those pikes are going to flood all over the map. And I don't know if the game is going that long, but if it's going that long, the Cavalier won't do anything. Now there's a few bombard cannons going down, at least one, but a lot of Huskarls dying here to the hand cannoneers, and the KD hugely in favor of Glokken. And Spaden 134 villagers are fully boomed. Glokken 120 should actually be enough. And remember, he's got 4 relics. The problem is, there's the Huskarls, there's 2 paddocks. I'm lucky that I spotted those because I didn't know they were coming. But now Glokken will be in trouble. And what, only 1 Huskarl? What are you doing? No, Spaden should attack again. There we go. Glokken did not see this. He's busy repelling the small attack here from Spaden. He's trying to take the castle down. And there's the Huskarls going in. Elite skirmishers on the ballistics on the way. Huskarl bloodlines, chain barding armor for Glokken. So he's actually countering elite skirmishers, I guess. But there's the Huskarls. Ah, damn it. Thought maybe I need to take a sip of water here. I'm gonna wait for now. A few villages going down, 115. Let's keep that. Let's keep an eye on that. And now the bombard cannons are hitting the castle, so the castle may go down at the same time. Glokken is losing a lot of his eco, losing a lot of villagers. 111 right now. A lot of idols coming in as well. Does not have a lot of space, and I think this castle on the left hand side was absolutely necessary. Look at Glokken, that's 2 castles in the bank, and he's not building any of them. Pretty sad for me. Spaden choosing, yeah, he had a lot of time to choose, and he's going in now, even trying to take down TC here. 103 villagers for Glokken and 30 idols, 31 idols. Now the castle being repaired, and the first elite skirmishers out to try and fight against the hand cannoneers, the bombard cannons. Yeah, they're not gonna do the job as I guessed, and I think some traps behind there would have been really strong. Now the Huskarls moving in, taking down a lot of hand cannoneers. Again, of course, Spaden losing more, but it's in the score lead by this huge raid, and I think Glokken did not a good job defending here. Should have gotten a castle up instantly, maybe in the back here, maybe in front of that TC, and he may have had the time. Right now, he's not taking on this castle. He lost a lot of hand cannoneers, now 60 against 25 military units. Spaden, huge score lead. Bracehaven coming in to make the elite skirmishers stronger, and there's halberdiers as well, as expected actually. So Glokken, I think, lost this game by 1 sneaky pattern attack, and he's calling GG. Very nice game, Glokken doing good for a long time, but then one weak moment where he didn't defend the left-hand side, the weak side, where he should have gotten like 2 castles, at least 1 here to take the gold, maybe 2. And then this wouldn't have happened like this. Game going in favor of Spaden, winning the second one, and we're going into game 3 with switched civilizations. GG.